Down screen, okay? This is a down screen that Donovan Mitchell's setting. So this player's got to get attached to Donovan Mitchell with his arms out, and this player's got to go over the top. But none of those things happen. This player goes up the gut of this down screen. So look at how far away removed he is from Darius Garland. So now there's nothing you can do. God, all right, here's another down screen. Again, you got to get attached to your man with your arms out so this player cannot curl. When you let this player curl, Scotty Barnes has no time to get over the top. OG Anunoby doing here? Pascal Siakam's taking Donovan Mitchell right here, okay? So, and Donovan Mitchell's dribbles picked up. So you should not be just staring at the ball here. You need to get back here now. Look at Anunoby. What is he doing? So now the defense is scrambling. About it all the time. If you're OG Anunoby right here, stop. You have to have your feet set. So you're not in a defensive. Get in a defensive stance. If you want to help out here in the gaps, then you've got to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at this. You're moving outward, so now you're going to have to come back inward to get into the gaps. Well, what does that mean? Now your feet are taking you inward, and you have no chance of getting back outward. Guard is leaning towards the screen early. You're going to get destroyed every time this way. Okay, this is unacceptable. If you're Pascal Siakam, you must sprint back. There is no reason Jared Allen here gets ahead of you other than the fact that you are lightly jogging right now. All right, what are the Raptors doing? This is a ball screen, okay? You can't not guard it, all right? You got to drop here, all right? If you want to run drop coverage and get up, but you've got to allow this player to get over the screen, and you got to have some buffer right here with a player up. Like, what is this player doing? Your man is setting a screen. Where are you going? So now this player's off balance. And what is this Raptors player doing? You have to have some idea of what your man is doing. You've got to be seeing ball and man. Look at this Raptors player. His back's to his man. So, yeah, you give up an easy offensive rebound. Have Precious Achiuwa, who is just standing and waiting to help you, okay? Scotty Barnes needs to get over here. But you get up. Force this player here. There's no place to go. Why am I backpedaling? This is a terrible switch. Look, if this player calls out for a switch, then you have to switch, whether this player slips it or ends up setting a screen. Because this player is going to it's bang, bang. This player is coming on to take the ball if he says switch, so you need to stay with this player. Okay? Now, if this player doesn't call out switch, that's asinine because you can never assume that someone's switching. So there's a miscommunication somewhere here because two Raptors players go to the ball and no one goes to Donovan Mitchell. Again, why am I not up right now forcing Donovan Mitchell? There's nothing but traffic here. Why am I letting myself get beat away from that traffic? Your zone gets destroyed. This player's guarding nobody. You need to go into the corner so this player can come to the middle. Okay, look at this. This player does come to the middle. Guess what? You're not guarding the corner. Chris Boucher is just fine right here. Now he's got to get his feet set and he's got to be in a defensive stance. Okay, but if this player comes this way, I can stunt, I can recover. Okay, but your feet are not set. Look at Boucher. He's coming way in. His feet are moving inward. Your feet have to be set. You're not getting outward. So now it's pump and go. And OG Anunoby, you don't worry about the ball across half court in transition. You got to sprint back because you got to get to this Cavs player here. Siakam can come take the ball. But look at this. You're just stopping here. So now Evan Mobley's running freely for no reason. If you're going to end up switching right here, then Scotty Barnes has got to get underneath the three-point line with his back to the baseline so there's no place for Darius Garland to go. You're right there. You're guarding above the three-point line for absolutely no reason, and now Darius Garland has space he should never have. Here is what is Siakam doing? Why are you coming into the paint? The Raptors are switching this. So what are you doing? Like, even though Donovan Mitchell gets his man on a pump fake, you're not helping. Why are you not in the corner? Like, what? Pascal Siakam wants to come up and hedge, then you got to close this space off here. If Donovan Mitchell splits through a hedge, you're done. Okay, look at Siakam here. Stop. You have to stop right here. He cannot split through here. Look at this. Look at that space. Oh my God. All right, so the Raptors are switching here, I guess. Well, Pascal Siakam's in no position to switch. You need to get level to the screener so you are ready to guard. Look at Siakam. Not ready to switch. Not ready to guard. Okay, if you're in this drop coverage right here, you can't let Darius Garland just go downhill one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl. So Jakob Poeltl's got to funnel Darius Garland into where this help is, and it's right here, okay? But, I mean, so now look, now Jakob Poeltl's off balance, so he's got to jump to contest, so there's no one to box out Darius Garland. Again, the Raptors are in drop coverage, all right? Now, Jakob Poeltl's bringing Darius Garland here. This player has to be in the gaps, okay? You need to move over. Left foot parallel to the block, right foot out wide stance. So Darius Garland comes. I'm stunting. I'm in a defensive stance. My feet are set. I'm recovering. But look at this. Darius Garland's going to be able to turn the corner here. That can't happen. So now everybody collapses onto Garland. All right, here's your issue. So Scotty Barnes is not, this is not a defensive stance. Get in a wide base, okay? And then as soon as that, look at, so Evan Mobley just picked his dribble up right now, okay? You should be, you're not, so you're already not in a defensive stance. That's a huge problem. But you got to start flying out now. Your reaction time, like, look at this. The ball's, look at how lazy that closeout is. Right, if you're Scotty Barnes right here, you need to communicate that you're taking the ball. And then Gary Trent's got to sprint over to find somebody else to guard. In this case, it's Donovan Mitchell, so it's really important. But is that sprinting over to guard someone else? Are set up in drop coverage, okay? Gary Trent cannot be standing here. That's absolutely not. You have to be moving over here. You can't let this pass get made. If Donovan Mitchell throws a skip pass here, I can recover, okay? What I can't do is, look at, now this pass gets made, now the Cavaliers have numbers. This player's behind the ball. So this is now a 3-on-2. Can't gamble here. This big is setting up in drop coverage this way. You've got to make this player use this screen. Look at OG Anunoby gambling. So now this player doesn't use the screen, blows by you, and this is very lazy defense from Scotty Barnes. He should be sprinting back here anyways, okay? Get in a defensive stance. See ball, see whichever man you're guarding. Look at Scotty Barnes walking back. You're never in a defensive stance. So look, now you're going to be late to get up to guard Donovan Mitchell. It's all because you were just walking like that. Look at this. Why can't OG Anunoby just slide his feet here? Okay? You're doing fine. Why are you, look at this. Why are you pressing up on Darius Garland? Because now he's going to use the fact that you're all up in his airspace to create space. So now you no longer can slide your feet.